Hello and welcome back, everyone, to episode 9 of our For the King Let's Play First Look series. Thank you for joining us this far. It's been a pleasure. If this is one of the first ones that you've seen, of course, go back and have a look at all of the steps that brought us to where we are right now. Also, if you're interested in seeing any more For the King 2 gameplay, we have some on the channel. We've been doing some streams, and if you're interested, you can find more of our playthroughs there. That one's with my girlfriend Ella, and we've been going at the game, and it's been a blast. Alright, here we are where we left off, with the blacksmith and the spider cave. Let's head in there, and we'll see how it goes. What level is our party right now? That's a good question. What? There's spiders in the spider cave. Actually, our blacksmith is level 5, our scholar's level 5, stablehand and hunter are both level 4. That's actually pretty good. Alright. Who goes next? You. Okay. Excuse me. You dodged. And pretty sure that was just a piercing shot. Those spiders go next. Wow, Hunter only does 10 damage. Yes, that is because we're using a less than optimal weapon, huh? What do we got for the curved bow? Right. Okay, well, let's try the curved bow. Max possible of 19 damage with this one. Not quite what I hoped, but well, let's see if we can pin these guys down. Also, let's move her into protection from the stable hand here. Oh, it crits! Nice! That's very, very nice. I noticed the moment their health bars disappeared that it just did a little bit extra damage. Okay, our scholar can go ahead and do a nice little fire blast in the spider here. That's not exactly the damage we were looking for. Let's see. Yikes. Okay. Well, let's get rid of that bat. Let's see if we can get rid of the spider. Maybe? Yes, there we go. Okay, and we just got one more spider to deal with. And it tries to entangle the blacksmith. Definitely not the right move. Okay, just a little more coercing, and that'll be that. Next room. Here we go. Oh, level up for the stable hand as well. That's good to see. Stable hand and hunter both leveled up. Dancing nettle. Well, does her blacksmith even need it? That's a good question. I'm going to give it to the stable hand because the stable hand's going to be using lots of herbs. Wow. Talking about lots of herbs, that stable hand has 4 godsbeards. Ooh. A fine scroll. It's a purify scroll. Definitely not what I was hoping. I don't even know how useful purify scrolls are currently. Because we haven't really seen any poison bogs. We haven't seen like lots of chaotic land. So I'm not even sure what we're going to be purifying. Okay, let's get a full heal on our blacksmith. He's the only one that's really damaged. Nice. Okay. That's pretty good. I'm just going to see if I can give this hunter any extra items. Actually, wait. Okay, the hunter does have an Aurelia, a dancing nettle, and a panax. I think I will give a God's Beard just in case. Wait, does it? Oh, hunter doesn't have a golden root either. Okay, I suppose you can have a golden root then. I was just noticing that everyone's kind of low on herbs. I should really get some more herbs when I can. Okay. Yeah, this looks good. Fire silk. Possibly to the stable hand. Wait. My thoughts was using it on the blacksmith. Might be better on the blacksmith. Fire silk was a full heal. It might be good on both. Alright. I was thinking of taking out that spider. Oh, that's another crit. Does that hunter have really high crit chance or something? Oh yeah, one thing about having really high armor is if you entirely block damage from things like, well, if you entirely block the damage while you have a damage reflection, the damage reflection actually won't deal damage to them, which is kind of interesting. Kind of awkward. One sec. Let me see. I want a... Let's use a spell book. Let's go Area Blast. Nice. There we are. So yeah, the thing with the damage reflection is that they actually have to deal damage to you, which is odd. Like, it makes... I guess it kind of doesn't make sense. I feel like if you're being attacked and you've got like some spiky shield or spiky armor, you should be able to at least damage them without taking damage yourself. So it's a little bit weird. Ah, another fire silk. Alright, I guess both of them can have one then. What does our stable hand have for a helmet? You don't have a helmet. I didn't think so. Also, you've got a blood ring for the attack damage, right. You've just got a bunch of attack damage stacked on you. Which, definitely not a bad option. Crooked wand. You can go to the scholar, though I don't think he'll use it. Oh yes, traveling hat. Go ahead and give that to the hunter. If the hunter doesn't already have the traveling hat. No, she does not. We kind of forgot to equip these things earlier. Feathered hat, armor, goblin armor. See, that's tempting. Having a bunch of goblin armor. You know what? I'll go for it. Definitely gonna go for it. Yeah. Oh yeah, what's the difference between these two? Goblin armor and the imp loincloth. Much higher resistance value, lower armor, much higher evasion, and better speed. You know what? You can go ahead and equip that. It actually kind of looks decent in the red. But I'm still gonna hide it. She can be in her regular outfit. Yeah. Actually, let's see. Traveling gear versus something like the goblin armor. What is her speed total now? 87. That's pretty good. That is actually pretty good, especially if she wants to be doing a bunch of taunting. Which, if she can get good evasion, a taunt on a high evasion character, I think is actually going to be really good. You could grab the speed ring, but I think it is going to just be better if she has the extra damage, because she can still do a lot with that damage. Which she can actually use her hard work passive to, instead of doing extra damage, she could also choose to have a bit of extra defense by doing the attack and then doing a taunt. And a taunt that's actually going to be fairly reliable with this much speed. If we were able to find a good speed weapon for her, I think that would be really good. Which I don't think I have right now, which is fine. She's going to be missing out with some armor, but she does make up with that really high bonus to evasion. Yeah, and just all of these other bonus damage options. I think those are just really good overall. Do we have any... Well, this is a hat. Oh, that looks kind of funky on her. There's also the Beastman hat, Vitality and Intelligence, Goblin Helm, Intelligence and Speed, with support range skill. That might be something. Gambison, Apprentice Robe, more Goblin Armor, a Goblin Armor that has Intelligence. Tattered Robe, Scholar Robe, Bog Wraps. +1 movement bonus. Fancy Shoes. She looks really good in that hat. I'm going to keep her in that hat for now. Unless we have a better hat for her, which I don't think we do. Shock Ring, Vitality Ring, Strength Ring. He's got the Armor Ring right now. I'm going to equip that Polished Mirror, actually. Especially if we have him taunting often. So that way, Stable Hand can taunt and will be good at taunting. Reliable. Very reliable. But also then we won't need to. Okay, curved bow. Oh, you don't have a ring. We need to get her a ring. What is she going to do for a ring? Alright, let me look at that. Rings, vitality, strength, shock, armor. Speed. Does this goblin bow is... Oh no, it is awareness. I was gonna ask, is it speed based? But it's not. Speed is still good on a hunter though, because they already have pretty high speed. So 77 speed and 88 speed. Okay, let's go with that. Alrighty. Hi, nice bonus. Oh, of course. Loyal, soiled loincloth. Just a worse one, huh? That lore, doing extra dungeons just for the lore, lore bonus is actually pretty good. Cut Purse Cloak. Steel immunity. It's got bonus crit chance. It's got +1 speed. This is actually just overall better. And the Cutlass. It is a bit better. Kind of. It has armor pierce, which is going to be actually really good on the blacksmith. But that gonna be... Is it gonna be better to have on the stable hand? The S-Dock gives plus bonus to speed. Let's go ahead and... do I equip it? I'm going to at least take it for the blacksmith. If he needs the armor pierce, which I don't think he'll have or need necessarily, because he does have magic damage on his axe. He's got both physical and magic damage, which does definitely help. You know what? I've got the extra time, I've got the extra movement. I'm gonna go to the gallows. Oh, it brought everyone in. Right, of course. Ah, no. Oh, the other chance is a life pool bonus? Yeah, that would have been totally worth. Lost that 50-50, unfortunately. A foolish curse. Well, Shock Strike does do extra damage, but they aren't going to actually, yeah, they're not actually going to really take any effect from the shock. The damage reflection kicking in. They are immune to shock, but yeah, it would be definitely nice if he had some bonus resistance. Ow. He's got armor up option. Okay, that heater's not going to do any good for him. Ow. Oh, lethargic curse. That's not great. That's cursing his speed. Wow, he's slow. That is very slow. Not going to want to keep that curse around for long. Although, that would be funny. I could keep the curse around. Oh no, that doesn't work in this game. Sorry, I just had a thought. In the old For the King 1, the way that speed worked was a little bit differently, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it worked quite differently. But essentially, the idea is, the slower your blacksmith is, the longer the time that he's actually able to keep a taunt up. So he can just taunt for a much longer time. That stable hand actually looks really cool with that hat. I approve. And a tipped wagon, huh? What are these things that keep popping up under me and it doesn't give me the chance to do anything about them? Slippery Nibbler. Using a Slippery Nibbler in combat purifies the user, providing temporary immunity and inflicts debuff. Okay. Okay, let's just head over here. See if there's anything else. We do have a moment. I'm gonna just let him stop there, regen a little bit. Stable hand can do a little bit of scouting. And then just gonna leave her there. I would like to get into this quiet glade. Gain all focus, or lose all focus. Well, you gained a couple focus back. That'll be useful. Okay, so the Queensguard wave is approaching, but we do have the Old Cellar, and we are here, and we can get the heck out of here, so that we do not have to worry about this form of chaos in the Queensguard wave anymore. We've escaped them for now. What do we have here? Oh, that was a very interesting attack pattern. Alrighty. At you, one moment. Let's see, does this heavy strike kill this wraith? It does. Nice. What about anything else here? I think I'm gonna swap over to the goblin bow. It's got really low damage, but it's going to very easily reliably hit. Oddly enough, I almost don't want to do the crippling shot. And I'll tell you why. So, the reason why I didn't do a crippling shot there was that it was going to move him to go after the blacksmith on the next round. And I was hoping to, you know, it was probably... Okay. I was hoping that he would be able to still get the taunt off. Because if he wasn't killed by then, which he probably will be... Okay, anyways. Let's deal with 83% slot accuracy. You know what? May as well just fire at the mage. Okay. It didn't matter anyways. I will do a taunt here though, I think. Oh, that still did 16 HP. Okay, it did so little earlier, I didn't think that was going to do that much. Okay. Nice. That stable hand does real good damage. Like, she's got 28 to her attack damage, and she's only got a 16 base on her sword. So +5 from level. And then she's got +7 from other modifiers. Cripple shot. So that way we can... what does Rush Group do? I figured I'd try it. It didn't work. Okay. minus 1 HP, huh? Is that acid or poison? I think that is poison. No. Yeah, it's poison. And our stable hand had to deal with it. Our hunter won't, though, because it's end of combat now. That's unfortunate. We do have a Panax, though, that she can use. Midnight Mint. Permanent increase in evasion. That would be really funny on our stable hand. That's tempting to go hunter or stable hand. I think I'm actually going to put it on the stable hand. I usually wouldn't. But with the stable hand's taunt, and the fact that the hunter can still have good evasion while being behind the stable hand and being defended with a shield, I'm going to use it on her. And yeah, okay. She can take an extra Panax as well because she's going to need it against the next fight. Another Purify Scroll. I would love to know what these Purify Scrolls are going to be useful for. Corrupted Tiles and... Oh! Oh, that makes more sense now. I was thinking of the Purify Scroll due to the old terms. But all of those Poison Scrolls, for example, I could have used... Or all the Poison squares... I could have used a Purify Scroll on. Okay, so that's what that's useful for. I never knew. And now I do. And hopefully you do too. Alrighty. Oh no, it's a mimic. I'm like, oh, look, I see treasure there. Okay, well, I'm going to move up. Wow, the stable hand's actually faster than the mimic, though. That does not happen often. And that's with the minus 10 from poison, which is really interesting. Oh, right, she's also got evade up bonus. Does that mean... Oh, she could. She could use Taunt and Evade Up with her Hard Work passive. I absolutely love that passive. That's incredible. Can't really get through the armor, though. I don't actually like the idea of it being on her. Oh, good dodge. Okay, honestly, that evasion is just going to be so nice. Oh, I guess the hunter also gets a +5 evasion from being in the back row, which she does not get. Okay, let's go ahead and... Do I use Pierce? No, let's use a cripple shot. Is it still... Oh, that's not even going to hit. I don't know if it actually still affects them if it does not go through their armor. I know some games are like that, and I do not remember which game or what this one's like. Okay, let's grab a different weapon. Let's grab a fire staff. Let's go with the elm fire staff. It's got the bonus crit chance. And yeah, let's do a little bit of damage to this guy. Shock Strike is not available. Wait a second. The blacksmith can... I forgot the blacksmith wouldn't be able to attack from melee, but the Sky Shock ability is a magic damage ability, and it does count? That is so nice. The fact that he can do melee attacks from the back row... I'm loving this. All of these different cool things you can do at this game. This is so cool. Ah, no. I should have just dealt some damage. Oh, good. Dodge. Oh, the evasion. Love the evasion. Okay, just gonna do the damage here. Piercing damage. Scholar can go ahead and use as much as he can. Oh, that'll do it. Nice, 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 nice. The more and more I play this game, the more and more I love it. Grimoire of Warding. Push group, Cleansing Storm, and Cure Aura with Poison Immunity support range. The only thing that would make that better is giving it party heal on top of that. Target self-cure. Target group debuff. And the push group. And daze. That's gonna be cool. I'm gonna try that in the next combat. Thief gloves. Versus forest bracers. +3 evasion, -1 resistance, +2 crit chance, plus 15% gold multiplier, -1 HP regen, steel immunity instead of acid immunity, and +1 speed. Okay. I think that's a little bit better. I'm going to equip that. And that also means I'm going to give the hunter all of the gold here. Stable hand, yes, give all gold. You give the hunter all the gold, because with the steel immunity, that did work, right? Hunter all gold? Okay. Scholar, with the steel immunity, that means a thief is not going to be able to just come along and take all of our treasures. Does combat stay the same throughout the floors? I don't know. Spike trap. Run. It's vitality based. That's funny. Disarm. The best chance of success is going to be the scholar. He's got the highest to his talent. Whoops. I forgot. Dang. I almost killed the blacksmith. I am going to use that because I am concerned that if I do not get this, I'm going to kill everyone. I did not mean to click on that. I meant to first focus it. That could have been really bad. But we're okay. Yeah. Wow, those guys are fast. Oh, right. Our stable hand is still poisoned. That's why she's still not going. Or why she's not going first. Ow. Okay. Let's see. There's a thief. After that, there's also a bone trickster. Right, okay, let's get these people out of danger here. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to get the scholar out of danger, which is not good. Honestly, I should not hide. It'll give another target for them to target instead of the scholar. And you know what? I'm going to also cripple that spider. Okay, mage is down. Still have to worry about the others. Push, group, and daze, so they all should not be able to attack. Well, I guess the spider was able to use that. Oh, you guys can still use your abilities. Oh, alright, it's throwing little tiny stones. It'll only do 6 damage. Okay, that's actually a super potent ability. That is extremely underrated. Okay, there's a thief. There's a stable hand. I'm going to go ahead and taunt here because she is entangled. I want to save that focus for when it's going to be worthwhile. Wow. Almost 50% evasion from the hunter. So nice. I wish there was like more ways to move people around the battlefield. Like that's one of them. But I feel like it would be cool if there was a little bit more. Like maybe taunting moved their position. Like I know for, something I love in Bard's Tale is that taunt can like swap positions with people. Not that it necessarily matters, because in Bard's Tale, I'm talking about Bard's Tale 4 Barrows Deep. One of my favorite games of all time. But it's able, like, certain moves have certain ranges, right? Like, this blacksmith would not be able to hit the imp over here. It might be able to hit the imp over here. So, it does definitely have a much different combat style. So I admit that's not always possible. Push group. Not going to be able to push them again, but... Cleansing Storm. I forgot what that did. This build is so cool. I love it. Good damage. Oh, except for when they have super evasive. Like, all of the dodging, the defensiveness. I love it. I'm not going to be able to take them out. Let's grab the curved bow. It'll do a little bit extra damage here if I can actually hit it. There we go. Go ahead and push him, and he'll be dazed. He won't be able to move up. That's actually so good. Oh, Sky Shock. That's actually a really great weapon as well. I'm absolutely loving this. There we go. Hello everyone. We did just have to put in a cut there because it did go a little bit longer than anticipated, and there wasn't any great place to naturally break it up, so we will get back to our adventures in the next episode, where we return to finishing off the Old Cellar. Thank you everyone for joining us, and catch us on the next one.